Hey guys, had to get on here real quick while at halftime of this Game 7, which I know most of the country's watching right now, but just another way of just continuing just still just taking action what I'm doing. I know I was trying to look through some of David Wood's old videos, really trying to look at his very first one when he was dressed up looking like an Amway guy. And he said he was nervous as all can be, just trying to get his face on there, just out to the world, out to the internet world. So I was trying to see if there was something that he did between his very first video and maybe his second video, if it was still up there, just to get an idea of what to think about. But then I came across a video that he made early May, as far as almost something Jim Rome had said, as far as what Jim Rome said is study, practice, and teach. And it's kind of similar to what David's doing. But he was just talking about just the reasons why you want to make videos on here. And I was it was interesting because he was like, the same things where you do that besides, getting your stuff out there, was also when you combine reading daily and audios, that fills in the gaps about what to say. So it kind of made sense. I was like, wow, okay. 'Cause I was wondering, I don't want to just be up here just talking about my day or whatnot. I mean, of course I'm going to go watch the movie World War Z with, what's his face? And I can't believe I forgot his name already. Brad Pitt. Because I'm always into those type of action / sci-fi movies. So it's summertime, so I'm not the guy. Watch the movie the first show on a Friday morning, but that's just normally what I do. And also the same thing at the same time. The reason why I do these videos is what Robert Kiyosaki's Rich Dad told him, as far as most people would rather live below the means rather than expand their means. So don't want to do something like that with the 97th percentile doing. And if you're wondering what I mean by that, just go, since you're here on YouTube, or if you're watching this, you're looking at YouTube, just type in Jim Rome, walk away from the 97%, and you see what I'm talking about. I mentioned that in my previous videos too, about that, which I probably listen about 2, 3, 4 times a week anyway. Just 3 minutes long, but so powerful and listen to that. Another thing too that Kiyosaki had mentioned, as far as just having vision, and that's something that you learn again from what David Wood's saying, just by reading and listening to audio. What type of audio, you might be asking? People that already are where you're trying to be. This is a quote from Robert Kennedy, as far as saying, some men see things as they are. No, some men see things as they are and say why. I dream things that never were and say why not. So isn't that interesting? Some men see things as they are and say why. I dream things that never were and say why not. That's a visionary, guys. Point blank. I mean, some people. It's also too later in the about a chapter later, Kiyosaki was mentioning that he was talking to an executive that was in IBM, and he said, as the world is right now, since in a fast-paced world, not talking about the executive for IBM, he said that some people need to see things through a teenager's eyes, because he said that's where the world's going. Now, obviously, I'm paraphrasing with that, but if you sit back and think about it, I'm like, whoa. You can go back, be honest with you, you can go a little bit younger than that and look at, let's say, 10 years old or less, what are kids doing as far as technology? I know I need to upgrade my cell phone like crazy, but some of these kids right now, whoo! And I know that too because I'm on Xbox Live a lot too, so of course I'm playing with 18 years old or younger. I mean, I got a group of kids I've known since they were 13, 14, and now they're trying to become young adults. But the world they're seeing right now through their eyes, That IBM executive right on point. This is like the early 2000s, if I'm not mistaken. It's either the early 2000s or late 1990s when Kiyosaki was on a plane talking to him. Just food for thought. Now let's get ready to watch the rest of this Game 7. Talk later.